Hey y'all, this is Philippe the Learn to Grow guy. Today I was actually out here harvesting some plantains. You see them? Anyway, I was harvesting some plantains and here's what I discovered. I discovered that the much awaited fruit that I was hoping for from the pawpaw trees, it does not look like it's going to happen this year. I'm saying that because the trees had flower buds on them, okay? From the fall they had flower buds. And as time progressed, the flower buds, some of the flower buds produce flowers, and other ones produce leaves. I didn't care for the leafy parts because I wanted fruit. Okay. However, today, as I was, like I said, harvesting plantains so I can dehydrate them and set them apart aside for future use, let me show you. This is the pawpaw tree that had the most flowers, not the most buds to start off with. Started out with the most, ooh, what's this? Started out with the most flowers. Check that out. Huh, okay. As long as it's not going to do anything deadly to the tree, meaning that lay parasites or lay eggs for parasites to devour my tree, I'm all good. But anyway, if anybody knows what that is, let me know. Let me know in the comments, okay? But this is the tree that had the most buds. I showed you that in one of the last shorts that I did, and it had a lot of flower buds. It had a lot of flowers on it, okay? Right now, I'm not seeing any remnant of any flower as regular trees normally do, okay? When flowers get pollinated in regular trees and other trees, what I've always noticed is that the flower remnants remain and you have the swelling of the, I forget the scientific name of it, of the part of the stamen, I believe it is. And if I'm wrong with the name, please make the correction. But something always remains and that portion normally swells up so that you actually have something that develops into fruit. However, all in here, I'm not seeing a darn thing. Excuse my language. I'm not seeing a single thing at all. I'm not seeing anything. Okay? All the areas where there was flowers and such, nothing remains. Now, if pawpaw trees produce in a way as to where the flowering portion goes away, let me know, because I mean, for me, that is totally foreign. This is the other tree this is the tree that had the most flowering buds and still have some remnants of buds like here. However, there are leaves growing there in that area, but these buds are not going to produce anything. See, like this one here is not going to produce anything. But like I said, this is the tree that had the most number of buds, but nothing actually came out of it. Like this one here, okay? I'm not sure if you can see that little bud there, but either way, I don't know. I'm just a little disappointed, which means that this is not the pawpaw year I was hoping for. I was really hoping that I would have an abundance of pawpaws, so I wouldn't have to go to the Ohio Pawpaw Festival in the fall, which means that this year I may end up going to the Ohio Pawpaw Festival to see if I can get some pawpaws. Now, if anybody knows whether or not these buds here, like this one here, okay, even though there's leaves growing there, if it's going to do something else in the summer, please let me know. Give me some glimmer of hope is what I'm saying, okay? Give me some glimmer of hope so I can say, yes, I have some pawpaws this year. But right now it's looking very, well, it doesn't look good. I'll just put it that way, okay? And as old Mike Tyson would say, I'm not very ecstatic about this. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now, and I guess it is what it is. Sometimes things work out, other times it doesn't. It is what it is, y'all. But as a true Cub fan would say, which I'm not, there's always next year. Okay, y'all take care.